Hey, welcome back. It is so good to see you again. Are you excited? Yeah? A little nervous? That is to be completely expected. I mean, you're doing something today that you've never done before, and so it's your body's normal response to be anxious. Really, it would be weird if you weren't a little anxious, right? If you think about it. Okay. I'm just pulling you up in the system. Okay, yeah, great. It looks like you went onto your online portal and you filled out the rest of the paperwork and the payment information, which you will be charged at the completion of today's services. Great. Yep, looks like all that is good. Can you look at the screen below you and just verify that information? Just one more time. Okay, great. All right. I'm going to put just one more thing in here. It is an extremely exciting day for you. First, we're going to have you with Dr. Matthews for your eyeball upgrade. And then, after that, I will be meeting back up with you to do your hair upgrade. It's going to be awesome, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your reaction at the end. Okay, so everything here looks good. If you just sit tight for a moment, I will go ahead and let Dr. Matthews know that you are ready, and I'll see you after you two are finished. All right, great.
Hi, I'm James, or Dr. Matthews, and I'm the eye consultant and vision specialist here. And it's me who's going to be giving you your new eyes today. Well, technically it's more of an upgrade to your current pair, but I can assure you it really does have the potential to completely transform how you view the world around you. Now, did my colleague explain anything about the procedure? A little bit? Okay, well, let me walk you through what we can do for you today. Our upgrades are both cosmetic and functional, so not only will they allow you to adjust the hue and pattern in your eyes to seamlessly match whatever outfit or environment you're in, but they'll also drastically improve your visual accuracy, the clarity, the sharpness in your eyes. We also allow you to customize your vision to your own specifications. Does that sound intriguing? Good, okay, well, imagine as a real-world example, if you will, you have a wedding reception in the afternoon and a less formal gathering in the evening. Now, this will give you the ability to tailor your exact eye color to match both the smart and the casual. This means your eyes will stand out no matter what lighting they're under. Yes, it's really quite remarkable. On top of that, we also allow you to change the color, contrast, the saturation, desaturate them, or even add filters to block the glare of the sun in the bright sunny afternoon ceremony, and then we can adjust the low light visibility during the evening, all fully customizable. Now, does this sound like something you would be interested in proceeding with? Great, okay, well, let's get started then. Now, the procedure is relatively quick and completely painless. In fact, most of our clients find it to be quite relaxing. Now, just gonna pop on some gloves and just gonna do a general check over your eyes. This is just to make sure you're completely suitable for the procedure, which I'm sure you will be. Just gonna check for any cuts or lesions or soreness that may impede your ability to go forward. Okay. Now just start by closing your eyes if you could, please. Okay. Any tenderness over here? No, good. Same over here. Okay. Just gonna lightly tap under your eyes. Let me know if you're bothered by at any point. Good, okay. And just gonna press here slightly. Good. Now just open your eyes. Don't see any redness, no swelling, no tenderness. Okay, great. Lastly, just above your eyes here, just gonna lightly press in. How does that feel? All good? Okay, great. Seems to be fine. You're completely suitable for the treatment. It's great. Okay. Just going to do a brief vision test. We'll check again after the procedure's finished, but we just want to see roughly where your eyes are at as a starting point, okay? So, if you just avert your attention to the screen behind me, we're going to show some numbers there. Now, some may be quite easy to read, some may be a little bit more difficult, but you just do your best to relay them as accurately as you can, okay? So, I'm just going to cover this eye over here. Keep that closed if you could, please. Okay, and the first frame. Good. And the next one. Good, okay. And the one after that. Good, doing well. And after that. Good, if you could read the next line. Great, okay, and the next one. Good. One more after that. Very good, and finally the last one. Good, okay. Well, a reasonable starting point. You have quite good vision. Obviously, we're going to improve that quite significantly. Vision, okay. Okay. Next, we're going to do a retina scan. This is going to scan all around your eye, get the data into our systems so we can start tailoring the filters and treatment exactly for your specific eye. Now, if you could again keep your head very still, I'm just going to hold my device here. If you could focus on the end point and simply follow wherever it goes, just again keeping your head still and following with your eyes, okay? So just looking right here. Good. And following up. Moving down. Over here. And over this side. Okay, good. Very good. Just keeping your head nice and still. Keeping your head nice and still. Good. Very good. Just following the light. Just following it wherever it goes. Doing very well. Okay. Yeah. Nearly complete. Very good. Nearly finished. Just making sure to follow the device. Good. Okay, well done. Wonderful. Just gonna wait for that to import into the system. Shouldn't take very long to give us a nice 3D representation of your eye. Now, we need to numb the fast twitch muscle fibers around your eyes. However, obviously, most people don't like anybody touching their eye directly, so we don't do that, don't worry. Makes a lot of people very squeamish. We're going to apply a serum, which I'm going to gently rub around your eyes. This is going to absorb into your skin and should provide a light numbing sensation, which just allows us to conduct the procedure a little bit more easily, okay? Okay, just lightly massaging around your eyes. Doing very well. Just gonna rub here. If you could now close your eyes, please. Good. Should start to feel a slight tingling sensation or a numbing sensation. Again, nothing to worry about. You may feel the edges of your vision go somewhat blurry, but again, please don't be alarmed. This is perfectly normal. Very good. Seems to be... Yes, great. Okay. Terrific. Doing very well so far. Okay, finally we're just gonna start to conduct the actual upgrade now. I just need to get a specialist tool for this. But again, no need to worry, we're not gonna touch your actual eye, okay? So, just a little bit of additional light. Okay. Now again, we're going to do this remotely, okay? So, don't worry, nothing's actually going to touch the surface of your eye. I just need you to follow some instructions, okay? Now, looking straight ahead, please. Just looking straight ahead. Okay, and now if you could look up. Looking up, that's very good. Okay, now if you could look down. Looking down. Okay. If you could look over to your left. Now over to your right. Okay. Very good. Not in any pain, are we? No. Now back to the center. Just focus right here. Very good. Now I'm just gonna quickly do the other eye. So, okay, looking straight ahead. Okay, and now looking up. Okay, now looking down. Looking to your left. That's very good. Okay, now just looking over to your right. Nearly there, doing very well. Okay, now bring your vision back to the center. Good, nearly complete. Just once more over. Okay, looking good, nearly done, nearly done. Doing very well. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's take these off. Blink a few times. Good. See, that wasn't too bad, was it? No. No, it's going to take a little bit to get used to. It's more the getting used to operating the different functions and just doing things by essentially thinking about them. But you will get used to it, I'm sure. Let's try a few features, shall we? So, pick a spot. You can have a look at my face or the wall behind. And now, if you can imagine the image desaturating, think desaturate. Very good. Desaturation working, okay. Now imagine the image but much brighter, think oversaturate. Good, you are a natural. Try focusing on an object now. Think focus. Really try and focus your eyes in. Very good. Let's try the opposite. Think blur. Smudge out the object. Good. It's working fantastic. Now, this one's a little tricky. Think night mode. If you imagine a wildlife show or something like Bear Grylls. Good, okay. Try this one. Think night mode. Great. Well done. Well, that appears to be a successful procedure. I can't wait for you to experience all the changes, and hopefully it will drastically improve your life and, of course, your vision. We'll email you with a full set of instructions. That should be a lot more comprehensive. Go over everything. If you need us, give us a call. Brilliant. I will hand you back over to my colleague, and we shall see you in a few months for a checkup. Wonderful. Terrific. Thank you.
Okay. So Dr. Matthews said that everything went smoothly and that you're totally stoked on your newly upgraded eyeballs. They look great. Yeah, so cool. And once you get home and you settle into them, start playing around with them, you'll discover some pretty cool hidden features, I guess you could say. You'll just realize their full potential after having them for a while. Yeah, it's always cool to chat with clients at the recheck when they realize just how much it's changed their lives. Yeah, it's so cool. Okay. So now we are going to start with your hair upgrade. Do you have any questions for me? Yeah, so it's just like we discussed in the consultation. It's basically gonna feel and seem like a hair wash. Super simple. It's actually pretty freaking relaxing. And sometimes we actually have clients that fall asleep during the procedure. So no big deal if you do. And then afterwards, you will have the most magical hair available on the planet right now. You'll be able to change the color of your hair anytime you want to, the texture of your hair, and you'll be able to manipulate your hairstyle all just by thinking about it. Isn't that so cool? Okay, so one thing that Dr. Matthews probably didn't tell you about your eyes and your new capabilities is that you can now see yourself in third person. That's weird, isn't it? You want to try it now so that you can watch the whole procedure? Yeah? Okay. All right, so practice what Dr. Matthews told you to do and just focus on the idea of seeing yourself in third person. Look at that. That's so cool. You did it. All right, so I'm gonna stand up. And you can remain sitting down. I'm just going to start by combing through your hair just to make sure that there's no knots. This will make the application of the chemical process a lot easier and allow everything to spread evenly through your hair. So just relax. Okay, that is easy enough. Okay. First, what we are going to do is wet the entire scalp area, the upper portion of the head. What that's going to do is soften the scalp and will facilitate the action of the chemical process. So for the next step, yeah, that seems like it is mixed up pretty well. We want to make sure all of the parts of the developer are incorporated so that they spread evenly. Now, this developer will penetrate into the scalp and will turn your ordinary keratin into fluid proteins that basically have superpowers. Unlike the structured proteins that you have now. You need to get this deep into your hair, focusing on the scalp. Now, we need to let this sit for a few moments, and I'm going to continue working it through just to make sure that there is an even application. These new superpowered proteins that your hair will be made of will allow your cellular hub to transmit the proper signals so that you can change the expression of your hair whenever you want to. Yes, perfect. Everything looks great. Okay, now we are going to apply a stopper. This is an acidic solution which will stop the chemical process of the developer in your hair. If the developer is allowed to work for too long, it can damage your hair follicles. I'll make sure that your hair is completely coated with this stopper serum. Mixing this up. Our next step is to apply fixer, which makes the change permanent and stops all of the actions by dissolving and therefore rendering any of the remaining chemicals inactive. Make sure we get a lot of fixer in there. And then we will rinse it all out. this out and show you what your new hair can do. So I'm going to do an initial rinse. I want to make sure that we rinse all of the chemicals out, especially that fixer, because if left in the hair, it can corrode your new super proteins. And then we have to go in with a repair mask, and it's a big mess. But we'll make sure that we get all of this sufficiently washed out. Looking great. You ready to see what this new hair can do? Yeah? Okay. I am going to stand to the side and I'll talk you through it, just so that I don't distract you by standing in front of you, okay? All right. Okay, what do you want to try first? Let's go blonde. See, isn't that cool? Okay, let's go Christina Aguilera from the early 2000s. Boom. Just like that. That is so cool. Girl, you got your hair all in knots. Okay, now let's go crazy purple hair dye. What? That is so cool. See that? You can literally be any color you can think of. How cool is that? And there's other benefits to it, like environmental protection, and you'll never get split ends again. It's pretty dope. Okay, now let's get you back into your regular vision. Okay, there you go. How do you think everything went today? Yeah? Smoothly? Great. Awesome. You did great. Yeah, everything went smoothly, according to plan, just like I told you it would. I'm a freaking professional. So, you're gonna wear your purple hair out of here. I love that for you. We're gonna see you at your follow-up, and then, we can make sure everything looks good. I don't anticipate there being any problems, but if between now and then you have any questions, you have any feedback, anything like that, please do not hesitate to contact me, and I'll be happy to help you with whatever you need. Okay? All right. So, I hope that you are happy and relaxed relaxed. I hope that you continue to do well, and I'll see you again very soon. What? Why are you looking at me like that? James, they figured out their see-through vision.